Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm just letting you know that my name is Akira. I go by Akira511. Normally I don't do videos like this. I normally do like more editing and more flashy stuff and like all like little zany edits, whatever. But what I'm trying to do right now is have a conversation with everybody who are the same boat as me, who are CoD players who quit the game. I want to say like around right after Modern Warfare 19, I got into Cold War, and after between Cold War, I just kind of just gave up on CoD. I didn't like the direction the company was going, that it was caring more about microtransactions over the quality of the life of the game. So I just quit CoD. I've been playing CoD since like, 2007, 2008, whatever Modern Warfare 1 came out. Every CoD that came out after that, I was there at the midnight releases at GameStop. I was calling out of work to play on like the double XP weekends, or like the Fridays when they had like the double XP or whatever, you know, stuff like that. I was invested. I was super invested in CoD for many years. But after I saw that it started slowly take a change and going in a direction where it was more of a price grab more than over the quality of the game. That's what kind of just threw me off. Now, I'm not one of these like virtual signaling type people saying like, oh, the drama between the flag, some kind of flag camo that came out. I guess I don't know. I looked into it. I was like, okay, yeah, people are just stupid. People just want to get mad about getting mad about something, and then like the whole Nick Merckx drama, and people's like, oh, I'm gonna quit CoD. Like next thing you know, 2 days later they're playing CoD all over again. No, I quit playing because the company turned scummy. Simple as that. It just got scummy, and plus the quality of the game was just horrible. But I still partake in the free betas and the free multiplayer weekends, like whatever they want to do. I partake. I play it and to see how the game is going. It's like, nope. The game is still trash. But with Modern Warfare 3, the DLC, I don't care what you want to call it because it's not a new game, the DLC, when it was announced that it's coming out, that they're going to like upgrade the quality of life, that everything should have been in Modern Warfare 2, because Modern Warfare 2 is supposed to be a 2-year game. When it came out, I was a little excited about it. I see like, okay, well, did they fix anything? And here's my review on that. To start, let's go with pros. The pros, from what I've noticed, right? So like I said, I haven't played Call of Duty hardcore since like the half-year cycle of Cold War. That's why I just gave up on COD entirely. Like wasn't even playing Warzone because Caldera is trash. I was more of a Verdansk Rebirth type of guy, and plus I play Plunder, so that kind of tells you what kind of player I am. I'm more of an objective player. I like to play to have fun. I'm not trying to come out here to have nukes. I'm not trying to do all this other stuff. No, I'm an objective player. I can hold my own. I'm not walking around with a 4-point KD. At best, I'm have like maybe a 1.7 or 2 at best. But well, not in this gameplay. You're gonna see this gameplay, and it's not gonna be that. But anyway, so let's start. Like I said, let's start with the pros as far as what I've taken away from playing this Modern Warfare 3 beta. The perk system, the way they kind of redid it, I kind of like it. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of something new, I guess you could say, even though it's still the same perks, but it just showcased it in a different kind of way. And I was like, okay, that's refreshing. That's something different. I can vibe with that. That's not too bad. I do like how they brought back Dead Silence, because Dead Silence was I forgot what they called it. Like you had to call it in like some kind of like score streak or something in order to use it, and it was on a timer. Wasn't a big fan of that because the footsteps are super loud, and it was just annoying to like try to run and gun and having people just waiting around the corner for you because they can hear your footsteps from like across the map. It was super annoying. So I'm glad that's back. It kind of brings back the fast-paced movement of the game where you can run and gun as much as you want now, as long as you had Dead Silence on. And like I'm gonna touch on the audio in a little bit because that's another whole little thing right there. That's kind of a pro and con of the audio, but I'll get into it in a second. The maps are just upgraded upgraded old maps from Modern Warfare 3. So if you played Modern Warfare 3 back in 2000, what is it, 10 or 11, somewhere around there? I forgot what year it was. Yeah, so it's just basically like secondhand nature, just higher resolution and all that stuff, and that's pretty much it. Nothing really too great with that. I can like to moving on, to keep it moving along. The hit markers, the weapon registration, and for the bullet registration, it's satisfying. It's satisfying to get the hit markers and get a headshot. The way it feels and sounds is just, it's perfect. I like it. It was a great job, because like when I played the other games, it was like, it sounded like trash. It was lame. But this, for some odd reason, it just like sounds great. So kudos for you on that. Map voting. They brought back map voting, which was a pain in the junk for the longest time, because you kind of just stuck with what the map you had and you had no other choice but to play that map. But now you get to vote on it, so you know, I'm glad they brought back the traditional way that Call of Duty was always partaked upon with various players and whatnot, where you have like a voice and option to settle things. Oh, my trash man is just now showing up and my window's open, so you probably can hear that. Or I can just edit it out, who knows? Anyway, let's keep it going. The radar system, the mini-map. The red dots are back in the mini-map, because when I played Modern Warfare 2, they removed it. And from what I was hearing from everyone else who was stuck playing Modern Warfare 2, that was like one of the major complaints. One of the major complaints was the radar is pretty much jacked up. It's like practically no point to it. If you ran a silencer or not a silencer, it didn't even matter. Which kind of just steals away from like the whole purpose of running a silencer and trying to be sneaky and all this other stuff, because like no one was showing up on the map anyway. There was a lot of things that was broken in Modern Warfare 2, and I refuse to play it because, again, like I said before, the quality of the game was just crappy from everywhere. From, like I said, from Modern Warfare 19 up to actually Modern Warfare 19 wasn't too bad, but I had my own separate issues with that game in itself. But the overall quality of the games was just freaking lacking, because they was caring more about packages, skin packages and whatnot. $25 for a skin package, which is absolutely freaking ridiculous, but hey, whatever. And I will also admit, I partaked in that. I did buy the Tracer Pack rounds, the Tracer Pack skins, all that kind of stuff. Indian had the Tracer Pack, I was buying it. And yes, I did buy the CDL skin. I bought the Florida Mutineers, because I'm a Florida guy, so I enjoy the Florida Mutineers. So yeah, I bought those skin packages. But then when I noticed that so many bundles kept coming out more and more and more, but the game was broken, like, you guys are advertising all these skin packages, but you guys are not fixing the game. And another thing that kind of took the cake for me was the fact that there was a glitch in the market where if you purchase something, I guess you only charged it like 5% of the cost of the actual package. And like when it hit Twitter, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, whoever, Activision, they immediately made a patch to fix it. Immediately. It was like an immediate fix. But when the radar was broken, or when Ghost wasn't working, and all this other stuff for the quality of life of the game was not working, it took them 3 months to fix that stuff. 3 months. Something was broken inside the marketplace. They fixed it within 7 hours. Is that not a telling sign of how trash that is? That is completely unacceptable. But okay, I'm going on a rant. Let's move on. All right. So the gameplay the movement of this game feels a whole lot better. They kind of brought back side canceling, kind of sort of this. It's like a slight minor delay, but who cares? I don't do much side canceling anyway in multiplayer. In Warzone I did, but in multiplayer not so much. I'm not one of these YY characters that constantly pushing YY and spinning around at 1000% sensitivity and all this other stuff. No, I don't got time for that. I'm too old for that crap. Anyway, but it feels good. The movement feels good. The gunplay feels good. Everything about this game feels like a good COD game. It feels good. It feels really good, in fact. But here's the cons, and I'm gonna say the biggest con for the end. It's a $70 DLC. You're basically getting a DLC that was supposed to come out for Modern Warfare 2 anyway, as a DLC package, but instead they're packaging up and making you repurchase it all over again anyway. Where the DLC could have been like somewhere like maybe $25, $35, somewhere around there. Sure, something like that, right? No, they just made it into a completely new game. But it's supposed to be a continuation of Modern Warfare 2. So you're really just gonna pay a whole brand new price tag for something that they was offering anyway, and a lot of the changes that they made should have already been in the game. But whatever, it is what it is at this point. You can do what you want. Your money is your money. You spend it how you see fit. The weapon progression, the whole weapon system situation as far as like getting attachments for a weapon. What crazy mess is this? You mean to tell me I gotta use a sniper rifle and then I gotta use an LMG to unlock like a silencer or a certain scope and all this other stuff? That is absolutely ridiculous. I don't want to use a sniper. I'm not a sniper guy. I suck with a sniper. And yeah, LMGs, okay, sure. But why do I have to force myself to play with LMG in order to get a certain attachment for the SMG or AR? Because I mostly just use those anyway. But that's absolutely ridiculous. The weapon tuning. I saw weapon tuning in the updated Warzone, and I saw that it was like in Modern Warfare 2, and people were like either not even using it or just they feel out of place because a lot of these pro streamers, like quote unquote pro streamers and all that other stuff, they're spending hours of just like fine tuning the weapons and doing all this other stuff. Like that's just entirely too much for an arcade shooter. It's just unnecessary. Just put an attachment on there. Leave it at that. It says it drops your handling, but it increases your rate of fire. Boom, easy day. And then you counter it with another perk or attachment that has, increases the handling, but your ADS is slower, or whatever the case may be. Something as simple as that. But now you can fine tune attachments. This is unnecessary. It's so ridiculous too. What else? Player recognition. As far as like the visibility of seeing players, I can't tell you how many times I personally had done this, but shot teammates, and then I watched other people play the game, and they did the exact same thing. They just see teammates, like it's just ridiculous. Like the player recognition, like you can't tell who's a good or bad guy. Like it's not clearly visible to see who is an enemy and who's a friendly. They need to do something about that. Like have like maybe like a little red silhouette possibly over the enemy part where you can kind of clearly see him stand out a little bit, or just to make the name tags bolder. The red like the color scheme for the enemy and friendly, they make it bolder, much bolder. Do something. I don't know what you gotta do, but do it. Just fix it. You gotta fix that. What else? I think actually okay, yeah. The main gripe of the reason why I think a lot of people are gonna be deterred from getting this game, ultimately, for the people who has been like, you know, very faithful to the whole Call of Duty regime, minus the whole like shop drama and all that sort of stuff, making like pay to win type game now, is the SBMM. The SBMM is trash. It has been trash since Modern Warfare 19, and it continued to be trash in Cold War. You are getting punished for playing well. You are being punished for doing decent. Whatever the case may be, they just it just ruins the flow of the game. There's nothing wrong with getting your junk smacked in by a good team every so often. That's just the nature of the beast. But when they purposely are manipulating your lobbies to make you, forcing you to play against people who are playing your same play style over and over and over again, is just defeating. Like every once in a while, maybe you just want to take a freaking break. Like you just want to have like a relaxing little sweat fest. Cause like, I don't care what anybody says, everyone sweats, all right? Everyone's a try hard. The whole mindset of like, oh, I'm not a try hard. No. If you're playing this game and you're trying to do something, right? You're trying to do it either hard or not. Like it's like, well, I wouldn't say hard or not, but you are trying, okay? Everyone is freaking trying. But when everyone is like on the edge of their seat, trying to just feel like if they lose this game, Jigsaw's gonna come around the corner and trigger a trap, and then you're gonna go to like a whole death scene because you didn't win the game. That's what it feels like playing SBMM matches. That's what it feels like. Because like everyone is just going so intense into the game. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And you're constantly getting pinned against that every game. And on top of that, they have it where that you don't even get pinged to your closest hub of your network connection. They put you in a player-based connection rather than a ping connection. So the whole ping and all that stuff is all out of whack. So now you're playing on a 90 ping, all because you're playing against players that play similar to you, but now you're playing on 90 ping. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I am about maybe 14 milliseconds, 14 ping from the hub where I'm at, but I got to play against people in Well, I was about to say country. I shouldn't have said the country like currently right now, but anyway, moving on. The SBMM is just ridiculous. It's too turned up. It's too hardcore. SBMM is fine. It's healthy for the game environment, but when it's too strict and too high and too intense, it just doesn't make it any fun at all. Because then people just stop playing their objectives. People just stop trying to go for kills because they don't care about the objective of the game anymore. Because it's just like, okay, well, we're just gonna go for kills since we know like we're in a trash situation anyway. And I think it just ruins the fun of the game. But yeah, that's my take on it. I think the game is fun as hell, honestly. It is fun, but the thing that's gonna kill it for me, that it's gonna cause me not to purchase it, is still the SBMM. The SBMM is just dog water. Absolute friggin' trash. And it's so sad too because this game is actually fun. This game, in my opinion, is better than Modern Warfare 19. It's better than Cold War. I didn't play Vanguard at all. Didn't play Modern Warfare 2 unless it was like a free weekend or the beta, and that like the whole experience I had to that was just trash. And I can honestly say when I had my first couple of games in this game, I immediately say, "Oh, this is fun. Oh, this is it. This is the game." But the SBMM kicks in, and it's just like, okay, well, there's no point. It's like there's literally no point. So with that, you can take it how you want to. I feel like this game is going to be fun, but it's just bad. The SBMM is bad. Either way, thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate you tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, all that cool fun stuff, I guess. You know, I don't normally do a video like this, but I just figured I had to get this off my chest. So is it worth it? It really depends. It honestly really depends. Me personally, I'm not buying it. I'm gonna be waiting for X-Defiant. X-Defiant was, I think, legit. And that's pretty much it. All right, thanks.